Hello and welcome to the Black Mind Podcast, episode.
Allan.
No, I want to get a bit of an opening.
Fuck you.
It's episode what? 133? 134?
I'm not telling you the episode number. It's
All right,
236.
Yeah, I just opened it up and looked at myself. Wow, I'm fucking like 100 episodes off.
Yeah. Actually, it's 237. Last week was 236.
No, last week was 235. I remember this.
Oh. Okay.
Someone's off.
Yeah, nice try.
One of us is off. Okay.
Welcome to episode 236. Joining me today is Jeff and Josh.
Yes.
Hi.
And the only reason why I'm taking lead on this is because yesterday I turned 28. I'm in my late 20s now. Or well, in my later 20s now.
Sounds like an excuse to go to the strippers, if I'm honest.
No, thank you.
Not
Yes.
really.
No,
Yes.
no.
I don't want sad, depressing woman vagina on my face.
I mean, it could be worse. We could be reviewers for an international brothel.
Well, I counter the sad woman vagina on my face with this is Alberta, so it's not just sad woman vagina on my face; it's sad fat woman vagina on my face.
Oh.
I mean, don't knock fat till you try it.
No, Josh.
Yeah.
I don't mind having a little bit of plump on my ladies, but when I say fat, I mean they're fat.
Oh, they're not just like 180 pounds; they're 230 pounds.
Yeah.
So if you're wondering, if you're wanting
making
to
jokes.
shank Allan, please don't.
Why?
Please don't. Well, I mean, you're the one who's being offensive.
Eh.
Okay.
I mean, we talk politics on this damn show, so
We've said the N-word a couple of times.
being uncorrect on this is out the window.
Oh, trust me, we've already been incorrect multiple times.
So, what happened this week, boys? What do we want to what do we want to start with?
Well, Funimation fucked up.
Oh, wait, hold up. Is this about what show I think it is?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it about
it's
the
an old video.
Is it the Monsters one?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh God. Okay. All
Can
right.
we be honest
No,
that
no.
Funimation bought a hentai?
No. Here's the thing. I actually went up and looked up the manga for this, and it's very it's an ichi. It's an ichi. Whatever. But the thing that makes it really funny is the way the studio animated made it a hentai. And that means Funimation didn't stop and review the show they bought.
Nope.
Which
They
is
did
funny.
not. So that's the thing. It's like I shared a video in the Discord. I first saw it pop up on my YouTube feed. I was like, the hell is talking about this stupid anime show? Or actually, it's in my suggestions. And I was like, what the hell is about this anime show? And I watched it, and I'm like, this is stupid. How did they think this was okay in the slightest?
Which channel did you drop it in? Or did you drop it in?
I have to go look again. I can't remember. Jeff, do you remember?
I think it was in Not Safe for Work.
I get
no.
that, but I mean, like,
No, it was in...
It was in the main one, I think? Like yours?
no,
Or
I mean, which Discord? Is it in Full of Win? Is it in of?
Jeffrey's Discord, full of win. I think I threw it in that not safe for work. If it did,
Because we're full of win already.
yeah, exactly. I don't see it there.
I'm just scrolling
No,
up.
it's in...
Oh, God damn it! I hate when we say, "Yeah, it's in an off safe for work chat," and we go, "Which one?"
I like how I watched the same video, and that's how I got introduced to the show. And I like everyone's reaction because it's like, yes, this is a hentai.
Well, it's like it's so dumb because like the production company has to look at like the cover art at least and be like, yeah, that was suitable. These chicks with giant jugs, yeah, that's fine. Like their boobs are barely being covered by their fucking tops.
Unrealistic character design.
So here's the really funny thing that makes me get a bit of a giggle. I saw the original trailer for that, a few months before it came out, and I was like, all right, either that show is going to be like super ecchi as all hell, which it is, or it's just going to be this cute little tame show that's like has a bunch of dirty adult jokes in it, which is not a bad thing. By the way, I am actually still looking for this.
I know.
I'll show you.
But I've seen some clips from the show.
Oh God, they're horrifying, aren't they?
No, it's not super bad. It like doesn't show everything. That's the thing. Is it's not like full on proper hentai where it's like, oh my god, the dick is gonna go through me, that kind of dialogue. It's actually surprisingly tame, but it's still like people going out and exploring the world and having sex with other creatures, and I'm just like, oh, whatever.
I just remember watching this. I watched a clip where it was a bunch of succubuses who needed to get Glory killed. And they were doing a lot of lewd things on glass. That is all.
Glory kills?
Glory kills. Doom.
Yeah, I know what you're trying. You're trying to lead us into the... All right.
I mean, let's be honest here. We're talking about a hentai here. And they're succubuses, and demons are bad.
Yeah.
And they need to die. And you can kill them one of two ways. You can either kill them with what we'll call a cross, or you can kill them with my preferred method, which is bullets, knives, and other fun things. Oh, and fists. So, that's all I was going to say.
All right.
Allan, how's Doom?
I'm having fun. I've just got the BFG. I'm on the level of Olivia's Secret Sanctum. I'm not gonna be able to play it till probably Thursday night when I get done doing my essays. But I got the BFG. I've gotten every, and this is the thing. This last level where you get the BFG, where you meet Samuel Hayden or what is that his name?
Samuel Hayden, yes.
Yeah.
Satan.
You meet him. You get the BFG just a little after you meet him. Just before that, there's an armor suit that you can get. Every level up until that point, I got every armor suit. I got every secret. That is the only level I haven't gotten the secret on. No, sorry. I'll correct that statement. I haven't gotten the secret like Doom levels, like the secret areas you have to find by flipping a switch you get access to. But besides that, I've gotten like all the Doom. I got all the Doom little Doom guys. I've gotten all the armor. I've done every special challenge usually related to them, unless they are like fucking obnoxious. Because fuck some of the obnoxious ones, like sweep out the legs, glory kill on the possessed.
On this specific,
or get 3 death from above on Hell Knights. Fuck that one, by the way. I did that, but I fucked that one.
There's a few that I tried to do in the game. I was like, I think I could do this, and I was like,
So, but on the bright side, I have upgrades all across my weapons. I have the Gatling gun. I have both siege mode and turret mode, which is the one that gives you 3 barrels, which is great. I have rotary set up. I have for my railgun. I have boomtastic version where I have the ability to scope in. So anytime I'm up against,
the railgun. You don't have a railgun in that game.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you mean the Gauss cannon?
Yeah,
Gauss cannon doesn't have a rotary gun mode. I don't think.
No, Gauss cannon is the railgun. The chain gun has a turret mode. But no, the rail cannon or Gauss cannon, however you want to refer to it, it's technically the same thing, just smaller caliber. It has siege mode, which gives you the ability to scope. That's siege mode in that one.
Yeah.
And I love that. Like anytime I see a Baron pop up, I just fucking whip it out siege mode. 3 headshots. And I'm just like, nah, I'm not fighting that. Oh look, there's a third. Oh look, there's a second one. Oh no.
Yeah, there's certain ones that I look at and go, do I have the chainsaw? Yes. Good.
Yep.
For me, I don't use the chainsaw all that much as I thought I would. Like I use it when if I'm getting really low on ammo, I just go up to a fucking imp or a possessed soldier and just fucking chainsaw them. Or if there's more than fucking 2 Hell Knights on the stage, then I pull out the chainsaw and go through 2 of them and go, all right, let's carry on.
The chainsaw I found more utility in, just as a weapon.
I wish it had more versatility, but I kind of accept it. I glory kill a lot in that game, by the way. Like the moment I see a flash, because I've actually upgraded myself to have. You
have the speed up one, don't you?
I have the speed up one, I have the range increased one, and I have the vacuum one for my runes.
Yep, those are the ones that you need.
I run those. Once I got the vacuum one, I immediately went through it. When I got the glory kill one, I immediately clipped it because that was when I unlocked the second one. So I immediately equipped that one. I was like, whatever, okay. And by the end of the next, by halfway through the next level, I had gotten 25 glory kills, and I was like, huh. Oh look, I can now just leap across the map and glory kill people. I'm having fun. I really am. But I'm not looking forward to fighting the Cyber Demon though. I'm not looking forward to that fight.
The Cyber Demon you're gonna enjoy it.
No. I've already seen Markiplier play through the whole game already.
Yeah.
And I know how the Cyber Demon fights, and I'm not looking forward to that fight at all. Because unfortunately, the way I've built my suit is I did max HP first. So I've got max HP. I have I think 150 armor. I think I have either 150 or 125. I don't remember what my number is for armor. And then I have almost max ammo for ammo. Because I go out of my way to get every ardent energy thing I can get. And I still feel like I don't have enough. And I don't get armor drop that much. So I think I need to swap out one of my abilities to get armor drop from when I get glory kills. Because I think that might be a thing I might need to do. Because unfortunately I'm struggling to get like health and like even when I kill like Hell Knights and stuff like that, it just doesn't feel like I'm getting enough HP. Also, fuck Kaku demons. Fuck them.
Kaku demons?
Yeah.
Kaku demons are great. Fuck you.
I went from 75 armor and 120 HP and got shot once, and I went down to 85 HP, and I was like, the fuck? With no armor left. I was like, what the fuck? And then Kaku demons are like the bane of my existence. Like, I hate Kaku demons in this game. Like, I love this game. I hate Kaku demons because like there are some things about them. Like, I love the idea of like you can shoot at the eye of them and it just they do that fucking panic shooting and then detonate. I love that. Which is why you use the railgun on them. That's the reason why you use the railgun on them. I'm looking forward to, and now that I know what one of the features is in Doom Eternal, I'm looking forward to the ability that is you can shoot off the jump packs off of the
Revenants.
Yeah, I'm so looking forward. I'm looking forward to shooting off the armor, the guns off of the big boys, the Fat Man.
Yeah,
but I'm already from the gameplay I've seen of Doom Eternal. I love the look of like the new Naga demons. I love the look of the new demons that have like what is it? I actually really love the look of this game already. I'm really looking forward to Doom Eternal.
I wonder how far along H Doom is doing.
H Doom?
H Doom, I believe, is finished.
Is it?
H Doom?
I think so. H Doom is Hentai Doom.
Oh, unsurprising.
I'm like, I wonder how far along that was.
So speaking of shooters, we have to talk about him again. A certain individual who everyone hates, Cliff Blazinski, came back in the news because he blamed the failure of, what was it, Lawbreakers? He blamed the failure of Lawbreakers on wokeness, partially wokeness, when really he was making a game that was congested by multiple games at the time.
Lawbreakers?
Yeah, Lawbreakers, the most forgettable game of all time.
It's too bad because the gimmick for that was pretty cool.
I mean,
is this okay? Okay, this is the game that has the really, really cool cinematic for like its opening.
Yeah, and also has the gimmick of like, your the gravity is affected in certain areas, so you have to use your gun to propel yourself.
Yeah, it's a very like mobile shooter game. That's the okay. Yeah, no, I remember this.
Yeah,
I remember this. I remember actually seeing some gameplay and going like, that's actually really cool. I don't remember anything after hearing its initial announcement.
Here's the thing: they made the maps terrible, and they made the tutorial worse.
And then they decided that it was a great time in order to just fuck everyone over.
Like, is this at the same time I think some other game came out as well, and it was just kind of didn't help with timing at the same time.
It was Overwatch.
Oh, was it? Yeah, no wonder it had no legs.
Time. Yeah. So Lawbreakers was, and then they were like, and then they panicked, and then they made a new, what was it? They made Radical Heights, which I believe you played, and you said it was pretty good.
I played it for a little bit. I actually played it like a total of 3 times just to get the feel of what the hell you're doing in this game. And here's the again, whenever like it was a big company and they kind of had some smart people knowing what they're doing. So there's some tidbits in this game, in the games that you play, and you go, oh, there's some really creative ideas in here, and it's like, oh, this is really intuitive. But then you get to some points of it, it's like they just didn't have enough time. So with not Lawbreakers, the Radical Heights, it was supposed to be like a riff on action 80 movies, and I'm like, yeah, that's cool. And like, in fact, when you spawn in the arena, this big city, you get into the city by skydiving, and you don't pull out a parachute, you tuck and roll, and then you start running to find a gun. I'm like, that's funny, that's so good, and it's so fucking stupid. I love it. It's like, too bad it's not gonna be used anywhere else, but I'm like, that's perfect for this type of game. And like, it's too bad because like when they decided to release the game, quote unquote, like, it feels like it was so early alpha, like almost half the shit in like the little locales where you're supposed to find guns and all this junk was just like so plastered on to the point it's like it doesn't feel like you're playing a game. It just felt like you're just like, again, playing a super early like prototype type of thing. So it was like, yeah, like that didn't help them at all. And another thing is, you can tell at this point when you're playing Radical Heights that they're just chasing trends, and that's not what you do.
Oh yeah. Well, the problem that like I had with Bosky and Radical Heights is that you're sitting there watching him talk about Lawbreakers, and he goes like, "It's the Dark Souls of video games." And it's like, I'm out. I'm out. That trait has been played out again and again and again and again and again, and you're sitting there and you're falling for it again and again and again and again.
Yep.
So I'm out.
Well, another nail in the coffin for me personally is when he started to pick a fight with a somewhat popular kind of, the guy basically is Angriest Pat on Twitch.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Pat Bovine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Angry Pat.
Angry Pat, and basically he made an offhand comment, which basically, like on Twitter, and basically those kind of offhand comments.
An offhand comment on Twitter, which, by the way, means fuck you. This is a directed comment. There is no offhand comments on Twitter. Every word that you say on Twitter is intentional.
Yeah.
It's not like you're like sitting down discussing something with someone. You say something just kind of like a joke.
Yeah,
no.
exactly.
When you're on Twitter and you write it out, you intended to be aimed at someone.
Yeah. And I forget how the conversation started. I think Patrick did provoke Mr. Blazinski into, being look like a raving alcoholic retard.
It wasn't very hard. I've done the same thing.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, holy shit, can you not keep your cool at all? Like,
actually, no. Let me rephrase that. I've been the same thing as Cliff Blazinski.
Exactly. So it's like,
it's gonna be funny because I'm probably, if that person ever remotely decides to talk to me again, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, fuck you.
yeah. But like, I mean, your situation's a little different. Fucking Cliff Blazinski's problem was, I need to be right in this situation towards someone I don't know in the slightest, and you shouldn't care at all. Like, holy shit, how big of a prick are you? Like, and also apparently he's actually a very big prick, because a lot of the coworker, like something about his coworkers was supposed to get benefits and they never got benefits, and then Cliff Blazinski said some comment of like, oh, I made so much money, blah blah blah, and then they're like, and all the coworkers going, where did this money come from? And it's like, oh, it came from your benefits, and it's like, what? Are you a fucking like, what the hell? It's like, you're a fucking cunt.
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
he's such a cunt.
I don't know. I think that he. It's one of those scenarios where it's a Maddox situation, where Maddox used to be the king of online comedy, and now you look at Maddox and he's like, man, you're just a fucking idiot.
You used to be pretty good, and then you stopped being good. What the fuck happened,
Yeah.
dude?
Yeah. You used to make good games, Cliff. You were involved in Bulletstorm and Gears of War and Unreal Tournament. What the fuck happened?
I think he had smarter people around him.
No, he had people who actually could like direct him.
Or that.
Yeah. So, I just feel as if like everything about it is just disappointing.
Oh, that's mostly how all these situations usually end up going.
Yeah. And it's funny because it's like George Lucas. George Lucas was not the person who made Star Wars great. It was the people around George Lucas and George Lucas listening that made Star Wars great.
Well, no. George Lucas had people who weren't gonna like. The problem with George Lucas, and this the thing is, George Lucas had people around him who would tell him no. That's the difference, because George Lucas's ideas are actually very really interesting to think about. Like the idea of like the Jedi Order falling because of hubris and stuff like that. It's actually it's not a bad idea. The problem is it's poorly executed in the prequels.
Yeah.
But as of right now, it's just like he needed to have those no sir people around him, and that's the big difference, I think.
I still. Yeah. That's a lot of differences.
Yeah.
Whew.
You okay?
Yeah.
Do we want to
talk about? Well, can we talk about Ebola Chan and Corona Chan fucking me over and now scissoring in my body?
First of all, you're just having a cold or some shit.
I have a cold right now, but I like being hyperbolic. It's funny as fuck.
Fair.
I mean,
fair.
They could be scissoring in your body.
I mean, let's be honest here. How hilarious would it be if Corona Chan and Ebola were scissoring? And then we had like some super virus that we had.
I mean, Corona is already a super virus, so this would be like an ultra virus.
No, one is
an ultra
no,
virus. Is that like an ultramarine times 1,000?
No, I was
What's the line? Primaris Space Marine?
No, we're stop talking about that.
Hey,
joke.
which one of those is a Fuda?
Oh my god. The hyena girl, that's who.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah. For the listener who doesn't understand, female hyenas have most of the reproductive organs on the outside, and they actually look like men.
Yep.
You're welcome.
They are weird animals.
I remember watching this episode. Oh, frick. I was over at
We were there.
Chris, yeah, we were there at Chris's house. We were watching that episode of, what was it? Fucked Up School or it was Fucked Up, science and stuff like that. And one of the science episodes was talking about how, like, I want a strong female representative in the animal kingdom. And it turns out, let's go to the hyena. And it's just a female with a dick. And they're like, that's your strong female. I was like, what the hell? And they start going down and like figuring out like how their biology works and stuff like that. And they explain how they mate and they have to dock penises basically. And it's just like, and they were going to cut to it. They immediately cut away, which is pretty funny.
Yep. Also, by the way, that is a joke in the show the show that we talked about earlier.
Oh yes,
is it?
No. There is a female hyena who is a character who fucks the angel. You're welcome for that.
Yep. Oh yeah, in the video I linked, the guy also freaks out of like Crunchyroll didn't realize it was a bad thing to put on their service, or not Crunchyroll, the Funimation to put on their Funimation to put on their service until they realized, wait, this hyena chick has a dick.
Yeah, it was specifically I think episode 3, which is the episode happens in 2, where they suddenly realize, oh shit.
You have to. Well, the best part is that they it also got canceled on their actual frickin'.
It was also really popular.
It got canceled on pretty much everything.
Let's say it's too bad.
It's actually canceled in Japan.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Crazy.
So, by the way, listeners, yes, we're talking about this hentai again.
I was going to say, like, it's too bad because it looks like, people put time and effort into making the stupid thing. Hopefully it gets re-released somewhere. Because now I'm just thinking of the people who made it. And I'm like, you put time and effort into it. It's like, put it out on something.
Yep.
or Crunchyroll just swallows their big gulping pride and then just releases it anyways.
God damn it.
Sargon won his lawsuit.
Yeah. Okay. Oh man. Like, I love how he got told about it too. It's like, oh yeah. By the way, like he literally got an email by his lawyer, and it was like, yeah. So we won the lawsuit, and he was like, what? It's like, yeah. Apparently we won it. And it's just like, okay. He's currently looking into if he can get reciprocity, which is like funded, going after the person so they could pay for his lawyer, but apparently down in the States he might not be able to. He's talking with lawyers. He's like, is it really worth it even at that point? But he's leaning towards like, I'm probably not going to do it because like I have no purpose for it. I won my argument, but I'm going to look into it anyways just in case I can. Although I love how the lawyer was like, the judge looked into the situation. I was just like, yeah, no, she's an idiot. Don't. She loses this case. Good night. Bye.
Yep. Yeah. I found it hilarious because that was just over some stupid bullshit.
It's because he clipped her video and pointed out like the big like glaring like disconnect between her thought process and stuff like that. And he didn't make any commentary on it. It was cut up and changed, and it was like there was enough thing. And even the judge was like, no, it's different. It's like it's still your content, but it's different enough to be not his. He had to have done something with it. So she lost, and goodbye.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why he immediately posted it up on his website again.
Yeah. I was really happy about that. But our big topic.
Guess who got acquitted, ladies and gentlemen?
No, I was gonna say, hey Josh.
Yes.
Go for it.
What game do you owe me?
Oh, Temtem, you say you say.
What did you not do this week?
Not Temtem.
What did you not do this week?
Oh, I was supposed to stream Temtem.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Wait, you were supposed to. Oh my god damn it, Josh. How do you
Here's
fuck
the
up?
thing, like I am
He
not.
didn't fuck up. I mean, Josh
No.
can't really stream, so it was
Yeah.
something where I was sitting there smiling ear to ear.
So really, the thing is, I could probably do it, but I think the frame rate would jump to like from 25 to 10, like in certain points. I'm pretty sure. I have to test it and see if it actually how hard the frame rates will drop. But I'm like, I would have to get a new computer at that point if I'm thinking about streaming legitly.
Yeah.
Because like with all the effort and bullshit you have to do for streamings, like fuck, I would have to get a new rig and I have to get an extra, maybe not an extra video card, but like a video card in one of these machines to at least record on.
Well,
Yeah.
if you're having troubles where like if you start streaming, you have like frame rate cut. You need to get it. That's all you need to do is get a new video card and maybe some more RAM,
Yeah.
and then you'll be good. But
Yeah. Although
even
this
updating your
computer,
rig. Well, how old is your computer? You should only
Like
be
4 years old.
Yeah, your
Yeah,
computer.
4 or 5.
Oh my god. Yeah, I hate to break it to you. My motherboard is 8 years old at this point, and I could probably stream pretty fine.
Yeah.
But I don't stream because I don't like to stream. I'm not like a very big person for streaming.
I mean, it's funny because the thing I'm mainly mad about is Josh not streaming Temtem. And not only that, Josh did not buy me Temtem. So how's Temtem?
Temtem is good. Actually, looks like it just got an update, so I'm gonna update that once I get off of the stupid podcast.
Really, it would be nice if...
Yeah. So basically, I'm trying to get
Josh,
to
I think you're buying him this fucking game.
probably.
Oh, yes, he is.
Yeah. But so basically, what I was trying to do, like, I first played the game for about an hour or two, like I usually do. Actually 3 hours in total. And I'm just trying to get to the first city is actually kind of hard. Because, man, there's so many trainers on the route, and there's so many grass patches on the route, and there's so many challenging things in a Pokemon-like game. And I'm going, oh, wow, this is kind of a fresh air of, like, this is hard. Like, this is actually hard. And I'm like, huh. Like, is this like the Dark Soul of Pokemon?
Fuck you. By the way, the episode title is going to be called Ebola Chan and Corona Chan scissoring each other.
Oh my god.
No, just
God,
call it.
no.
Just call it the Dark Souls of Flues or something.
The
No.
Dark Souls of Worse.
No. Fuck. No, I'm. All right, so I recently saw a video of what's going on in China, which fucking spooked the shit out of me. But I know we just finished talking about coronavirus a couple minutes ago, but I want to say something about the thing that I saw that made me go.
That's a bioweapon?
No, it's most certainly not a bioweapon. I think
It's probably come from Canada?
no.
I mean, I don't know, Alan. I don't know. People don't normally make concentration camps and call them quarantine.
Well, technically, any kind of quarantine is technically a concentration camp. But the thing is, no. What I mean is that I've seen like them, like people walking up to buildings, putting bars across them, and welding the doors shut. And I was like,
Yeah.
"Fuck, that's like some fucking Left 4 Dead bullshit." What the fuck? Oh man.
Yeah. I'm scared.
I don't think it's going to be all that bad though. I think it's going to be pretty much isolated to China at this point. Maybe you might see it spread to Japan and Thailand because unfortunately they have troubles dealing with that kind of problem. But also the thing is that Thailand and Japan actually have good medical centers, so they should be fine. But the thing is that China's got some problems, and yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. China has a lot of problems.
Yep. What else happened this week that we want to talk about?
What else happened? Josh played Temtem.
Yes.
Josh, how's Temtem?
It is a fun Pokemon-like video game where I have to say for the first hour of playing, the game kind of just already sets you off with the on the ground, like was it the term on the ground running.
You hit the ground running.
Hit the ground running. So basically, you wake up, you put on your clothes and your hat, and you make up your character. Then you go downstairs and meet your mom, and your mom's like, "Hey, I bought you this gift, and you're at the age of where you could be a trainer if you want. So freaking do. Here you go." And this is always what you want to do. So here's the thing: you need to look up Temtems and shit. And you get your tool, and then you walk out the door, and you immediately meet the professor and your rival. And your rival is such a shit.
It's almost like
it's like Gary times 10.
It's like, so Gary was like, he thinks he's king shit, but this other character is like, no, he doesn't think he's king shit. He's just a baby, and he wants everything. So it's like, oh god, I just want to just,
I want to kick your ass.
If you're tiny enough, I'll crush you with my thumb. Like, you're such a terrible person. Like, there's a point in the game where you finally get your first Temtem. The professor's like, okay, choose from one of the 3 Temtems, and they're different colors, and you choose on looks or strategy or whatever, and then you choose the one that looks cool. I got the psychic one, or I say psychic, but I think it's like, oh, what's it called? Fuck it, psychic. Anyway, I got the psychic one. I thought that looked cool. But then your rival shows up and goes, "Oh, look at me, I got my Temtem. It's a digital Temtem." And then the professor goes, "Oh, fuck, that's like super goddamn rare." And you're like, you cunt. But then you walk out the building, and then your rival challenges you immediately. So you go, all right, well, let's fight. And then he just rocks your fucking house. Just one move, you're dead. And you're like, oh, shit, okay, so apparently that other Pokemon's way better. Even though you're at the same power level.
Yeah.
So then he's like, haha, defeat your shit. And then the professor was right there, and he goes, oh, fuck, you know what, the world is pretty challenging out there, and, double battles is a thing, so how about I just give you another Temtem? Here you go. And, of course, fucking...
He throws a hissy fit.
Yeah, he throws a hissy fit going, I get another Temtem. And, of course, it's like, you fucking have a digital Temtem, which you just rocked his house in one turn. Like, shut up, you piece of shit.
Stop being a piece of shit. Why don't you?
Exactly. So from there, the professor's like, all right, so, start on your adventure. I'll meet you in the next city, blah, 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 and I'll meet you there. And yeah, so far...
And then you get there, and then everything goes to shit.
Almost. I haven't actually hit this next city because, again, the route to get there is quite far. In fact, another person in our Discord, Leslie, he got Temtem. He said that despite the game being early access, it's still quite, like, if you just do all the main story quests and not do any of the side story stuff, it actually takes you a long freaking time to get there. Like, it's probably about, I don't know, 6-7 hours? Like, that's still a long time to get there. And I'm like, wow, that's actually comprehensive. Like, right from the get-go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also I did pass a bunch of stuff on the way that it looked like they're going to be adding more updates as time goes on. Like, doors say that's work in progress, or saying this is not finished yet, whatever. So I'm like, okay, there's going to be more stuff to come back to.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna try to keep playing the game again, because again, it's like it does kind of tickle that Pokemon itch. What else? Oh, and also, Temtem is, again, not Pokemon, because it's called Temtem, and you capture monsters, which are called Temtem. And another thing is funny is that you capture them in cards, which is like, so it's just it's basically almost a 1-for-1, just swap the name Pokemon ripoff type of thing, which is like, yeah. So it's like, I guess it's one of those things of like, I don't think you could get sued for this. I think. Because, like,
nope. Technically, no, they can't.
No, because I'm like, it's the same-ish thing, not quite.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to try to go back to it again and, play it a bit more. Because there's, again, from what Leslie told me about what's like kind of the end game scenario of what you're doing. It turns out that like the breeding is a lot different. How the stats are arranged are a lot different. How the battle system works is a lot different. So it's like, oh, geez, I gotta get up there and figure and see that stuff, because it seems like that's like also a big breath of fresh air of like, oh, this is just not just the same shit over and over like in Pokemon. Yeah. So far, I give the game a 10 out of 10. Have to reach the first city. Have to reach the first city. Merker out of 10.
Okay, cool. Now we
Like,
can talk
also,
about engagement, I
yeah,
think.
like, again, it seems like this game will take forever, so it's like I just got to keep plowing.
I mean, I was going to stream
And
Pokemon last night,
oh yeah,
but,
wonderful. Did we talk about Wonderful 101 getting?
We have not.
Getting a Kickstarter, and it blew past its Kickstarter goal within an hour.
I don't think we have. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Huh.
Oh.
Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay. No, we have not talked about Wonderful 101.
Yes. So, oh gosh, that's fuck. All my money's just fucking going down the fucking drain.
I bought a copy of Wonderful 101 for Switch.
I kind of want a physical copy.
I am buying the digital copy.
Although I might cheap out and get a digital.
Oh, this is the Heroes game. Okay, yeah,
Yes,
I remember
yes.
this. This is where this is the world with a beautiful Joe in it.
Close to it, not really.
It's a Beautiful Joe rip off.
Yeah, it's a beautiful Joe like. But basically, hold on, I'll need to get to the webpage.
The pair, it's from the company that also worked on Beautiful Joe series.
Yeah, same. I think same creator.
The game was directed by Hideo Kamiya and produced by Atsushi Iniba. The pair also worked on the Beautiful Joe series and Okami, so that's the reason why it's hack and slash. It's really wonderful.
Yeah, so here's another big thing about this. Oh, wow, they almost hit 2 mil Canadian.
Yeah. I just looked at that. Yeah.
That's pretty good. But yeah, like, so this is actually another big milestone for the company, because Wonderful 101 was originally published for the Wii U, and it was supposed to be exclusive to the Wii U.
But nobody bought a Wii U. That's the problem.
Yeah, so here's the thing. I bet they probably went to, like, again, Platinum went to the company for Nintendo and saying, hey, you guys are definitely not going to do anything with this. Can we do something with this? And they go, what game? And they mention the name and go, yeah, we don't fucking care. And I go, yeah! So they put out this fucking Kickstarter. But, like, it's also pretty sad of, like, how even Nintendo doesn't want to touch this. It's like, what? Are you guys crazy?
Pretty much.
Like, I clearly have different goals in mind.
Man, I actually I fucking love this because everything is listed in yen, and I'm like, $4,400 is like 54 Canadian. And I was like, geez, man, I forgot the yen was so fucking weak.
Yeah.
The yen. Japan went through a financial crisis, boys.
Oh man, I fucking I'm just looking at like the rewards and stuff like that. There's a fucking Wonderful 101. I'm actually really excited to see if this actually can get all the way going. Like I'm not gonna back it because I can't right now. But man,
don't worry, you got 26 days.
No, I won't be able to back it. I won't be able to back it till the summer.
Oh,
so I'm not getting in on this one.
Don't worry, Allan. It's okay.
You'll get it on the EB Game shelf, I'm sure.
You'll get it when it comes out.
We'll see.
In fact, wait, if they're hitting 2 mil, so that means they've
gotten their next 2 stretch goals. They're probably gonna get their next one as well, unless they set it to be a little bit higher.
Like,
anyway,
wow.
I'm actually excited to see if this can actually go all the way. What else happened what else do we want to talk about this week?
Ooh. Trump almost got Trump has been acquitted.
We all knew it was going to happen.
Wow.
Here's the thing, and like I follow Sitch, PSA Sitch. Sitch isn't happy, and I'm like sitting there. It's like, wait, like, here's the thing. I watched a couple clips from the impeachment process, and like I'm watching like the Republicans getting like the chance to cross-examine some of them, and they're like, I'm listening. It was like, how did this pass? And then I like stopped it and I looked at like how like the voting went, and the fact that the Democrats had 3 people switch from Democrat to Republican
Yep.
says a lot.
The Democrats had a very interesting strategy going.
Yeah, that's the reason why Pelosi is kind of like, oh man, Pelosi's just
very surprising when they failed. It's almost as if they knew that they could not win an election. Just saying.
Well, I don't think if they did an impeachment, I think they would have been fine.
Hello?
Because yes, we can hear you. Holy shit! Stop clicking out. But the thing is that I don't think Pelosi could have. If Pelosi had held off on like impeachment and actually like managed like proper positioning and stuff like that until like later on, instead of rushing it like the way that they did, like given the way the Democrats did their impeachment, the impeachment, and the fact that they went to trial, whatever. So what? Jeff, you need to fix your mic.
I did. It's not my mic. It's Discord.
Because we can still hear you. Can you not hear us?
I cannot hear you.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Either way, but the thing is that the Democrats. I honestly want to say that like I was watching how the impeachment trial was like how the impeachment process was going, and I was just like, no, this is the Democrats just throwing away the next election. And here's the thing is like I actually agree with Sargon on this point. If they put Bernie up as their front runner, Bernie's gonna get fucking annihilated. Trump can hold Bernie to a wall and just go, this is socialism. No, you don't want this. And he will just hammer him home. The person who has the best chance at beating Trump out of the current Democratic lineup is Biden. And Biden's liked by no one. Yeah. Bernie has popular support, but popular support means nothing when most of your popular support is fucking students.
Yeah.
It's going to be fucking weird for the next couple months.
Okay,
Jeff, if you're talking, you fucking your mic isn't coming through if you're talking again.
Now we can't hear him.
I know. That's why I'm saying this.
God damn it.
I don't think he can hear us.
Nope.
Yep, there we go.
There we go.
If we can't hear you when you speak here in a second, I think we're going to call it. Jeff, what do you have to say for yourself? All right. Yeah, we're calling this podcast here because Jeff is having mic problems now. And we've been recording for about an hour or so I think we can just call it. Thank you for listening to the Back Mind podcast. We have our podcast is up every Thursday of every week unless there's a holiday that happens on the weekend. So we'll be you can catch us on Podbean, iTunes, other places,
YouTube.
Our normal places. YouTube, thank you. Hi, welcome back. And thank you for listening. Enjoy your evenings and have a good night.
So yeah, like
I'm recording already. I've been recording for about 4 minutes now.
I don't even know what this thing is recording on. It could be recording on my actual mic. Let's test this. Oh no, it's still recording on my actual. It's recording on my actual mic. Yeah, hopefully this one goes better where I don't sound like a fucking phone call away.
Whatever.
I don't know what happened. Like, I'm sick and fucking tired of Audition just being like, I don't want to work. And it's like, fine, I'll use you for editing purposes. Fucking done.
That's fair.
mean,
what do we
isn't
really
that-
have? What do we have to talk about this week, anyways?
Isn't it
Well, we could talk about impeachment,
Well, you mean acquittal?
acquittal. We all know that was going to happen.
Yeah, we all knew that was going to happen.
We could also talk about Cliffy B sitting there saying woke games and explains the failure of Boss Key, in which case he submits him being an asshole. It's very interesting.
We can talk a bit about coronavirus and how it's hit 30,000.
Is this 30,000 outside of?
No, this is 30,000 in China alone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
count? Okay, bets on hitting 1 billion people.
Oh, definitely.
No, I don't think it's going to get that high.
Bets on 1 billion people.
I think it's going to get maybe to 500,000 at most. And then it's going to die out.
I think that, honestly, it's hilarious to me that China... Oh my god, we just have to start the show so I can talk about this.
Go for it.
And give you guys the worst fucking image of your mind. By the way, ass is a great thing.
Huh?
Oh, one of the Discords. I'm part of like 20 fucking Discords because I'm a fucking idiot.
I think I'm on like 30 or 40 at this point.
I'm on...
And one of the not safe for work chats that is part of a Discord is literally the dirtiest thing imaginable.
All right, let's sync and let's start.
Sync in 3, 2, 1.